The first treatment I got was an exome treatment for my elbow. This was so incredibly crippling, it was ridiculous. I literally could not shake hands without it putting me on the ground. I couldn't do any pulling motions, like my workouts were affected. And so I was fortunate to be part of, Dr. Reese was instrumental in doing a study on exomes, and I got to be part of that. Within 2 weeks, I could shake hands. Within 3 weeks, I was working out. Within 4 weeks, I was back to full blown. And I'm not exactly remember how. I mean, that had to be seriously. I think it's about 5 6 years ago now. So it's lasted that long, and it's in this. And then the shoulder came up. Just again wear and tear on the body, and Dr. Reese is extremely accommodating to it. He understands it. He to be honest, he's an athlete himself, and so you know that gives you a perspective that most people don't have. Like most doctors will start doing stuff that, the last time that they did anything really athletic was, when they played soccer when they were 12 years old. You know what I mean? And that doesn't give you a perspective that that people who want to live an active life, especially as we start to get older, it's just not a good perspective to have because they don't understand. It's like most guys will sit there and go, well, you can start working out. Well, their idea of working out is not my idea of warming up. Their hardest workouts I ever did is what I do to warm up, even at my age now, right? You know what I mean? And so, that's the best thing. You're getting somebody who is, he walks the walk. He's in great shape. He takes care of himself. He's active. He's stuff like this. And so when he sits there and says, hey, this is what you need, you're going to have confidence in that. That's what we really need, because he's coming from a perspective of like somebody who does it and been there, done that, and that kind of stuff. And that, I think, should create a tremendous amount of confidence. I recommend him to everybody. That is, anybody who's got, some injuries before they get, begged. There's like, there's another doctor I recommend for orthopedics, but I said, before you see, Dr. Scheinberg, I need you to go see Johnny Ease, because he might be able to head it off before it gets to surgery. One thing I won't screw around with is my family and my close friends. And he has treated my son. He treated my son twice, once with a back injury and once with an elbow injury too. And that's the greatest trust I can put into Dr. Reese, is the fact that he takes care of my family. Because like I said, I might take chances on myself, but I'm not going to take chances with my family. And that's the kind of trust I have in him.